to the show. If you're new here, hello, hi, and welcome. My name is Tati, and today, girl, we are getting back into Ticket to Heaven. Guys, this is day 3. I'm still on it. I'm still in it. I've still been giving you guys what you want. I have not missed a day, not once. Hell yeah. But yes, we are back with Ticket to Heaven. I really liked that first episode. It was really good, and it really made me like, oh, like I had to. Okay, so I went back through my drama list, and I fixed everything because I had this weird system on my drama list where I had shows that I was watching currently, and it was like old. Like it still was saying that I was watching Shine and The Sign and all that. So I fixed it so that it's more accurate. So it says that I'm watching Pit Babe and watching this show currently. There will be more shows that will be on there soon, but I needed to fix that. But I went through my plan to watch and my on holds. And so I have so many TV shows. I literally like I can like I have so many TV shows, and as I was going through, I was like, oh my god, like most of the shows that I had on my plan to watch actually have already come out. That's insane, right? That's insane. And so I've been trying to get through multiple shows at a time. So far it's working. I've been watching Pit Babe, Ticket to Heaven. I'm going to be starting To My Shore today as well once I get finished with this, because I know I need to be because this show is on air currently. It's still June. Obviously if you're watching this on YouTube, it's July already and the show's already ended. But yes, so I'm like, I can watch multiple shows at a time, and so I've looked at my thing and I'm like, okay, well, like I still have Goddess Bless You, and I started Goddess Bless You on here. I have Most Beautiful Count, which I'm pretty sure I watched the first episode, or I watched like part of it because I do remember the show. I started Knockout when it came out and didn't finish it. I have a lot of other stuff on here, but Perfect 10 Liners, Reset. I need to finish Shine. I was doing the Sota series. I put the Boy Next World on here. When we get to that, I'm gonna talk about that. Because I have some qualms with that. I don't know if I'm actually gonna watch that show. I wanted to watch Weak Hero Class on this channel because I am a K-drama girly, like outside of all of the the gay stuff. um Your Sky, I wanted to see Your Sky. Actually, have I seen Your Sky? No, Your Sky. There was a show that I watched that was called something Sky. And it was something about a convenience store. I, I thought that was that show, but it's a different show. The X Morning, The Sign, Gel Boys. I can't tell you how many times somebody was like, "Can you watch Gel Boys?" And I was like, "Yes," and then I never watched it. Forever You, Dare You to Death, Boys in Love, Bad Bunny. I've never seen Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny. I've never seen Bad Bunny. Um, Somebody said something about this Singaporean drama called Kill to Love. So I was gonna watch that. And I have some K-drama Korean BLs. There's this one called Ball Boy Tactics that I remember being really, really popular last year. And then all of the rest of the stuff, like Intermissible and stuff like that. We talked about that last time. And Soulmate, freaking Soulmate. I need to watch that. That one's actually short. It's only like 8 episodes, and the episodes are like literally like 40 minutes. I can do that. I can watch that. The only show, funny enough, the only show that was on my list that has not come out is Happy Ending. And I don't think that was ever coming out. We can still pray. But yeah, everything else, Love Upon a Time, Me and Who, That Summer, My Romantic Scammer, Love You Teacher, Cat for Cash, A Dog on a Plane is currently on air. I never watched Revamp. Last thing I remember is that they switched out an actor, and I cannot remember who it was. They switched out somebody with somebody else. Who did they switch out? They switched out, yeah, Barcode for somebody. I don't remember who was the original person, but yeah. And I don't think was Joss and Gawain in. Were they originally in that? Were they? Because I see that they're on here as well. I don't know if they were originally in the cast, if they got added or not. But there was somebody. I forget who was originally on. Was it? No, it wasn't Jeff. It couldn't have been Jeff. I don't know. Anyway, head to head, me and Dee, Burnout Syndrome, Only Friends. Only Friends. Shit. I know. I want to do an Only Friends day, like where I just watch as much as I can, because Only Friends, they've got 2 seasons, and I've never seen Only Friends, but I've heard that, like, yeah, I've heard it. I saw the trailer for the 2nd season, and I was like, oh my god, this is exactly what I would want to watch. Yeah, so I'm sorry, I just had a thought. Do y'all remember the show called was it called Playboy? I wish I had recording equipment when I watched that show. Cause I feel like y'all would have liked what I had to say about that one. Actually, maybe not. A lot of people really liked Playboy. And, you know, to each their own. But I the only person that I like actually cared for, the only storyline that I actually cared for that whole entire show was the main character. Because I love the whole, like, taking your sibling's identity, like that whole, like, theme is, I love that theme. I think that comes from, like, my early days with films and watching the original Parent Trap. And all, like, on repeat. So I love that. Yeah, but I saw that actor, the actor who was in that is in Knockout, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to watch Knockout, because I was like, oh my god, because a lot of those kids who were in Playboy did not, like, they have not been any in projects after that. I want to say that the other actor, yeah, the other actor from Playboy is in Reset, but I heard that he's not a good person. So, that's unfortunate. But anyway, so yeah, watching this show made me, like, really, like, I'm gonna spend this entire day literally watching as much as I can of anything. Because I'm starting to, like, I'm filling a hole in my heart by watching this stuff. Like, I really miss watching BLs, especially Thai BLs. I miss it. I miss it. I miss it so bad. So yes, that's why this show has such a special place in my heart so far. Like, it is relatable to me. It's bringing back some a little bit of PTSD, but it's amazing. I love this, and this is just so refreshing to see. Um, and it reminds me of, okay, do y'all probably don't know this, but there's a movie called Yes God Yes. And this is what this reminds me of a little bit. Yes God Yes, and a show called Teenage Bounty Hunters. Those are my 2 favorite. I want to say the girl from Teenage Bounty Hunters is the main character in Yes God Yes, or they look similar, or it's made by the same person or something like that. Like, there's some sort of connection there. But that's what this reminds me of, and I just think that this theme is just so, like, you couldn't have paid me to be able to guess that this is something that would have been made, and surely not a GMM TV. Like, I'm actually still in shock that this is GMM TV. Like, I just can't, you know? But anyway, I'm yapping. I just wanted to let y'all know how I'm feeling. But yes, the last episode, the first episode was really good. We ended up on kind of a odd place. It's kind of scary. I'm kind of afraid for them. That they are going to be lumped together in a punishment because they stayed with each other overnight in the pool and they were found by the priest. Like, it was just that look that the master fam, I think his name is, and the priest gave each other when they were like, kind of just like when they were putting two and two together, and they were like, wait, these 2 boys, they did not report to where they were supposed to be, and they were found in this very secluded area by themselves. You know, so I'm kind of afraid for them. I, I'm kind of afraid for them, but I don't know if I said it at the end of last episode, but I was gonna say something about Tan. I don't remember. It was something about that last conversation that they were having. Because I remember thinking when um, what's it, oh Lord, was it Bareth, when Bareth was talking about how he does not have faith in God anymore. I was thinking in my mind, like, I was expecting Tan to judge him because Tan is clearly like he's this very, very deeply religious, like, Christian. Like, he believes in it. He said it, like, I believe in God. Like, he said it, like, I believe in God, like, no doubt about it. And he's obviously grown up in the church. He's following behind the footsteps of his own, like, priest. At the beginning of the show, we got a glimpse of what I'm assuming he's being ordained into actually becoming a priest. So he's gonna, because that the beginning of the beginning of the episode was 20 years later. So I'm assuming he is gonna become a priest or whatever being ordained means. I'm assuming that's what that means. But he is following, like, that's his thing, and both of his parents have passed away. Like, he's already subjected himself to be as good in the eyes of God. I have to sneeze. Good in the eyes of God that he is going to be in heaven with his parents. Like, that is his thing, right? And what I want one of the two things to happen. I want Bareth to be able to be comfortable in his own religiousness, whether it means for him to believe in God or to not believe in God at the end of this. But for Tan, I want him to, like, I want him to not lose his faith either. There's so many of these shows, or just like in real life, like, so many people, and I'm saying this as somebody who I don't think I ever had faith. Let's be honest. I don't think I ever had faith. I just don't think I was introduced to anything. Like, I've never even been baptized before. So, like, I just don't even think I had that opportunity. Like, I just, the way I am, the way I think and the way I am now, like, I just feel like that was just how it is, right? But I feel like in a lot of media and a lot of, like, TV shows, like, a character will have something happen to them and then all of a sudden they lose their faith and stuff. I don't want that to happen because you can be gay and Christian at the same time. So sorry if you don't believe in that, go fuck yourself. Like, bye. Like, I don't even know why you're here. If you're a Christian who believes the opposite of what I just said, I don't know why you're even here. So, like, but no, like, I don't want him to lose faith. I don't want him to because I feel like I know exactly where the show is going. He is going to realize that he is gay, or not realize, or, like, I don't know if he already thinks that he like knows that he's gay or whatever, but I just don't want him to lose his faith. I don't think that's gonna happen, especially because if technically 20 years later he's gonna get ordained. I don't think so. I just don't want him to lose his faith in himself because he is gay and that he is in love with a man. And for Bareth, I want him to explore his identity and explore his religiousness and choose whether or not to be that, whether to believe in God or believe in something else or not believe at all, right? I want to stress that enough because I feel like it's so easy for somebody to slip up with that. Because yeah, that's the only thing that I am, like, afraid of. And, like, because that's kind of what happens in Teenage Bounty Hunters. The the second main character, she falls in love with another girl and she becomes a lesbian, and she beats herself up for, like, like, she's basically like, oh, like, I can't be a Christian, like, this isn't real, like, I'm following the steps of the devil, and, like, this isn't right, blah blah blah. And it's just like, girl, no, Like, you can love who you want to love and still believe in what you want to believe in. So I just don't want that to happen with this show. I want them to both be true to each other and true to themselves without, you know, beating themselves up about it. That's all. And I hope that they will do that. I have trust that they will do that. So yeah, that's my thing. So yeah, let's get into it. I feel like I've been talking forever. Oh my god. Let's get into it. I'm gonna skip through this because we seen it. We seen it. Oh, do we get a new quote every episode? What man among you having 100 sheep and losing one of them would not leave the 99? What? The 99? What? Hold on. I don't know this scripture. What man among you having 100 sheep and losing one of them would not leave the 99 in the desert and go after the lost one until he finds it? So there's 100 sheep. One strays away from the pack. So they stay in. Would the man go chase after the one to lose the other 99? Like a diamond in the rough. You feel? I get it. Who was that? Who said that? Luke 15:4.
ถึงก้องกิจจะผิดที่เป็นฝ่ายเริ่มก่อนแต่เราสองคนก็มีส่วนที่ผิดนะ
What? Get the fuck out.
เขาแค่มาช่วยผมนะครับพ่อ
Wrong for doing what?
การมีน้ำใจมันก็ดีแต่เรื่องใหญ่ขนาดนี้ก็ควรจะมาบอกพ่อไม่ก็มาสเตอร์ภาคไม่ใช่ช่วยกันปกปิดแบบนี้ถ้าเรื่องราวมันใหญ่โตไปกว่านี้ล่ะฮะเราจะทำยังไง
I mean,
ผมขอโทษครับพ่อ
I don't agree with that because Master Fam, he was there when they were fighting. How would you have expected them to be able to tell you that because he purposely locked them inside? So how were they supposed to tell you that they got the backpack out there and then they were stuck? At what point do you think he would have told you? Like, maybe ran, like, after he found out about the backpack to go and, like, run and, like, get the stuff? Or, like, you know, like, before he went to do that, go and tell you that? But I feel like, because I feel like that's bullshit, because if he said that, the priest would have been like, he probably wouldn't have fucking believed him or some shit. Oh, maybe you just misplaced it, or some shit, right? That's bullshit. That is bullshit. And I don't like this fucking tone either, because it was not their fucking fault. It was not their fault. And you literally just said the other kid was to blame. So I don't know why you're taking up this tone and making it seem like it's our fault. Like, I'm sorry. No, they're not at fault for that. And to be fair, it's you who's at fault, who can't keep your fucking kids in check, and to not open yourself to the fact that your kids would be able to tell you when something wrong is happening. Because remember, that other kid knew damn well that boy stole that goddamn backpack, and he could have fucking said something to. That's the one you should be talking about. That's the fucking one you should have been fucking reprimanding about this shit, because he knew about that shit and didn't tell nobody. What? Get the fuck out. Blaming them. Hell nah. You're weird. You're weird. He's gonna give Tan some like weird, like, you're supposed to be taking responsibility for him, you need to do better type bullshit. Nah, bruh. Or he's gonna tell him not to get roped in. Watch, he's gonna tell him not to get roped in with Barrett or Conky and his like trouble. That's such bullshit. He literally went to go and help him. Like, what? Because if he didn't go and help him, that boy would have been stuck by himself. Like, this doesn't make make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. If Tan never followed him, he would have been stuck there by himself, and they would have blamed Bear by himself. They would have blamed him for being somewhere where he shouldn't have been. I bet you. I bet you.
พ่อหวังว่าลูกจะดูแลเขาให้ดีขึ้นนะ
Oh my
ด้วยละกั
god.
น
First of all, why making somebody else responsible for another person? Making a kid responsible for another kid. Like, that sounds dumb as fuck. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off already, bruh. Tripping. They just needed to place the blame on somebody other than themselves, which is trifling.
เฮ้ยโดนลงโทษตั้งแต่
Is he writing sentences? If he's
เสือ
writing
คัดหมดเล่ม
his
คุณจะได้
sentences,
สำนึกผิดบ้าง
then that's highly accurate.
ผมยังไม่รู้ผมผิดอะไรเลยพี่ให้ผมคัดอีก100 หน้าไม่ดีขึ้นหรอก
He is. Wow. Wow. Is that universal? in Christian teachings? When punishment, you just write down the sentence like, I don't know. I should not go outside and play. Just over 100 times. Oh my god, PTSD, girl. Oh my god, I can't tell you how many times I didn't wrote in a freaking thing for that, bro. Hell nah. Oh no. Please, somebody please, like, wave him over. Don't be mean.
But
I'm glad that the friend is endearing. I feel like I thought he was gonna like complain, especially the last time too. No, he's actually kind of encouraging. I like it. Shout out to the bestie. Oh, never mind. Okay, when he said up to you, I thought he was like, you know, like because like Tam was kind of looking at him like, can I invite him over to sit with us? Like, you know, and he was just like, you know, it's up to you. You feel like you want to bring him over here? Oh, okay, never mind. Guess not. Damn. Oh, see, he is nice. Is he? I'm so confused.
ไปนั่งที่อื่นก็ได้
No, he's nice. It's for you.
กูล้อเล่น
Yes. See, I told you he was good.
มึงจะไปนั่งข้างถังขยะทำไม
That was a roller coaster of emotions. No, yeah, he's a bestie. He did that shit on purpose. That's kind of fucked up.
คนหลงทางพูดว่าคนศรัทธาไม่พูดความจริงเสมอ
ใน3 คนนี้ใครโกหกใครพูดจริง
The believer tells no. Wait, what?
ใน3 คนนี้
พูดว่าคนหลงทาง
The lost one? Okay, I feel like this is a trick question. The lost one tells the... Oh, this is good. Because the lost one can tell the truth. Because you can say somebody is lost by the fact that they always tell the truth. No. But like also you could say like the believer is like they're believing in the lies. I think the lover is both. Because if you love and you care for somebody, sometimes you can lie to them to protect them from whatever it may be. So the lover is definitely both. The lost one, I guess, is the person who lies. And the believer, because I don't know about the believer, because the believer can be the believer of their own lies. You feel me? So I don't know. That's kind of a trick question. That's kind of a trick
คนหลงทางพูด
question.
ว่าคนศรัทธาไม่พูดความจริงเสมอ
Because telling the truth is not
ใน
always
3 คนนี้ใครโกหกใครพูดจริง
doesn't always come with a good outcome. They always say tell the truth, but like sometimes telling the truth can hurt. more than lying. I love how he just walks into places and just like he don't know what's going on, but he walks in with so much confidence. Like he walked in there like he was supposed to be in there.
เขาบอกว่าเขาฝากบอกแทนรักมาแล้วครับ
Boy, throw him under the bus. Oh my god.
พอดีผมลืมครับขอโทษทีครับ
ไม่เป็นไร
But see, he wasn't like, no, I'm not gonna lie for you. He's probably gonna give him a mouth later, but like he still immediately, you know, caught on. It was like, yeah, that's the lover. Like, yeah, you feel me? Like that's the lover, you know? Oh my god. I forgot it's 1996. I don't know why that just dawned on me, because they showed the grave and I was like, oh yeah, his mom's dead, and then I forgot about the beginning of the yes. It's 1996. No wonder why they had that fucking computer. I was like, what? I was really trying to sit here and I was just like, dude, would they really just have really awful computers in a church? Like, I mean, that computer is still really awful, but I forgot it is 1996. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. And I was also looking at his shirt. I was like, his shirt is very 90s. And it is the 90s. That's why. Oh my god, I completely fucking forgot about that. Are we singing? Are we about to play If You Happening, you know what? Clap your hands. This is like when we were playing at first.
ว่าหายไป
That
ไหน
sounds
ไม่
like
ได้
Old McDonald. The way he looks at him is nasty.
ถ้ามึงเครียดอะไรมึงบอกกูได้นะเว้ย
Like he just
รู้
like,
ป่ะ
you know, like how like if you ever seen like a deer, like in a deer like just kind of stares at you. Like you're not moving, the deer's not moving, and it's just kind of staring at you because it's trying to see what you're gonna do, and it's trying to like you know, like figure out like what you got going on. Like that's what he looks at him. Like he looks at him like he just like is trying to, like a National Geographic, like he's trying to see what's inside his brain. Like I love the way that he looks at him. Like it just, I don't know.
ไปสอนกูหน่อยดิ
And then like he easily knows that there's something
Same way.
wrong, but he is like, okay, well he doesn't want to talk about, so let me distract. Hey, play something for me, or teach me how to play something. Like he's good. He's good. He's good. He's good.
เป็นไง
He's
อ่ะ
good.
เอา
He's
เป็น
good.
ขอซีแล้วกัน
Like they're trying to make him seem like he's not them, but like the people. They're trying to make it seem like he is a troublemaker. He
บี
really,
วะ B minor
he's good. He'd be a great teacher. He'd be a great teacher. Has he played the piano before? What the hell?
บาสมึงนี่ขี้แกล้งเหมือนกันเลย
Right?
กู
He
ให้บอก
knows
ว่า
how
กูเล่นไม่
to.
เป็นนี่
Yes, because that's another thing that I thought was funny. He kept saying, "Oh, I don't know anything. I'm not good at anything. You can sing, you can play the piano, you can play fucking basketball. Like, what's next? You can fucking paint." Like, what? The idea that he thinks that this is
ไปด้วยกันดิ
lustful of him is so like, honey. Like this, I mean, I guess in the eyes of this doing something he's not supposed to do, I guess he would think of it as that, but I definitely would think of it like indulging in something. that he knows he shouldn't be. But like again, like who's not expecting a kid to do that?
อุตส่าห์ซื้อมาฝาก
I definitely think he thinks it's like bad karma.
เร็วกูจะไปนอน
Because in terms of like lustful, most people just think about like sex. So I could see that. Because there's no way he's there. I mean, he's definitely attracted to him, but there's no way you're like sexually like wanting to pleasure yourself. Like, calm down. Like, using the word like lust is so. It's very Christian. It's very Christian, or like desire, or like it's forbidden. Like, calm down. He just went out to go get some roti. Like, it's not that deep. For him, it's that deep, but it's really not that deep. It's like Adam and Eve. Like, that's the apple for him. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Completely about everything I said. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, he's doing that shit on purpose. What the fuck are you even doing? What are you doing? Even he's confused. You see his face? Bro, even he was a little confused by that. The only way I can see that he thinks that this is lustful is if this is something he was thinking about way before this, which would make sense. You know, like locker room, magazine, you know, like I could see.
ฉี่นี่ดิไม่อายกูหรอก
So maybe that's why he's so secluded. Maybe that's why he thinks that he needs to be perfect. Oh. Alright. Also, I don't know about peeing on the church grounds. I need to see them pee. Why are they peeing in the same... I don't know about this one. Oh. Alright. Okay. Damn, y'all not done?
คำตอบคือคนหลงทาง
What?
เพราะคนหลงทางพูดความจริงเสมอ
The lost one is the one who always tells the truth. That's what I said. No, it's not. Well, that's what I originally said. It could have been either or. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, it could be the believer or the lost one. But I feel like that really goes for him. Like, I thought that they threw that in there. That was something so simple, but I love that they threw that in there. That was good. That's good. That's like the hook of the episode. Like something so simple, like a riddle like that, to kind of color him in his thoughts. That was good. That was good. However, you're tripping. You're tripping because that was highly unsexual. I don't know what you think about, honey. I don't know what you think about. Oh. We gonna do this in a room full of people? Can we not? Can we not? Can we really not? Honey. Girl. Girl. that was a nice little sequence, not sequence, whatever that was at the end. Oh, girl. Okay, well, that happened a lot quicker than I thought. That happened a lot quicker than I thought. I was not expecting him to come to a conclusion about his attractiveness to Barris so early. That seems like a third episode kind of thing, but wow. That was deep. That was really deep. Oh shit. Oh, it looks like it's thunderstorm. I wonder why it's so dark. Cause it's like 12 p.m. Why is it so dark in here? Oh, girl. Wow. Wow. That's all I have to say. Like, wow. Like, that last section, like, is him. I'm assuming at the end is him going into the bathroom and doing the do, right? Which seems like something that he doesn't do. And like that where he's like looking at all of the things, especially the ticket to heaven, like the main thing is like him saying like, oh, like this is the, like he said, like those are the demons that are getting you like on your path to heaven. Like that is a demon that's getting him, and he's like, well, fuck it. You know, he's like, well, fuck it. I feel this way. I need to do something about it, right? But it's clear he's so guilty. He's so guilty. And it's almost interesting because he already knows that Barrett is gay. Because if we didn't know that Barrett was already gay, it would be a different story, because I could see him blaming himself or being grossed out with himself for thinking that, you know, he has an attractiveness to another man, the person of the same, you know, sex as him. But because Barrett it's kind of obvious that Barrett is like, you know, gay. I think it's, well, I don't know how obvious it is. I don't know how obvious it is, because in the first episode, let's go back. In that first episode, did they say, they said they saw, yeah, because did they say that they saw that he was gay? They, like, that's what happened? Or, like, that's why they fought? Because it was something of the sort. Yeah, they're already calling him. So they, from what I think happened is he was in a relationship with another boy, or something happened between him and another boy. Somebody saw them, and then yeah. But let me see. Is this the kid who was sitting down in the principal's office or whatever, I guess? Or was that a different kid? No, that's the kid who beat him up. So I don't know. I was thinking that was the other kid that was in the relationship. And so they were kicking them both out of school, right? But no, that's the other boy that got into the fight with him, so I'm not sure. So we don't know about Barrett being in a relationship with another boy. So they may not know that he's gay, like, for real. Because to me, that could also be construed as he stuck up for another kid, and so they called him gay, like, you know. So I don't know. So it could be either or, but I that's just what I'm thinking in Tan's perspective, that, you know, that could be the case, because it's often that it's like, when it comes to this stuff with this specific like theme of like Christianity, it's like, it's either it's my fault for having an attractiveness to you, or it's your fault because you're attractive and I'm attracted to you, and I feel like he's on the side of it's my fault. He just gives the it's my fault. But I feel like now he's gonna distance himself from Barrett now, which makes me sad. But they'll come back together again eventually. But oh, this show is just good. Like fuck, this show is good. I'm mad because as I'm watching this right now, it's almost over. It's 10 episodes, but there's only 4 episodes now out. If you're watching this on YouTube, the last episode comes out on the 4th. So you are watching the second episode on the 2nd. So the show has not ended yet. We still have 6 more episodes. I believe it comes out every Saturday, which would be absolutely fucking hilarious if it comes out every Saturday or Sunday. I think it does come out every Saturday though. But yeah, I'm kind of mad at myself. I'm happy for myself because I decided to watch it while it was on air, but I'm really upset with myself because that means I can't like go and binge watch. I only have 2 more episodes. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do it all today, to be fair, and save Pit Babe for either tomorrow or Thursday when I'm off again. But this is fucking. This is so fucking good. Like I've got chills. Like that last part, like that whole last section from when Barrett went to go get the roti and like that whole thing, like that was good. That was freaking good. Oh my god, that was so good. And then like it's funny because when they threw in that girl, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna get all fucked up. I was like, this is gonna get all fucked up because they love to throw in a random girl, and then the girl gets fucking heartbroken, and then like the Barrett will get heartbroken, and then like but no, the girl didn't even matter. The girl didn't even matter. We were not worried about the girl. The girl was just some childhood bestie, and it made us and Barrett have kind of some alarm bells in his head, but it doesn't even matter because Tan is he likes him. So I was a little worried about that part, but it's I always don't like it when they throw in a girl because you could say it's realistic and it's unrealistic at the same time. I feel like because it happens so much, and in some shows they just do it randomly, and it's just kind of like, what the fuck, like why? But in this case, them throwing a girl in actually would make sense, but not so soon, not so soon. Um, but I always get really worried about it. I talked about this when we were watching Heated Rivalry, with Rose. And I really liked how they threw in a girl in Heated Rivalry. That was awesome. That was really awesome because she wasn't a victim. Well, she kind of was, but like not. She didn't have the victim mentality. She was encouraging. Obviously, she had all the rights to be upset, yet she wasn't. And it was just that whole thing was great. But usually in these shows, especially Thai shows and stuff, Thai shows, Korean shows, when there is a third like wheel girl, the girl like they always give the girl like some sort of like revenge or like just like really like hating on whoever the other character is, or she outs them or something like that. And I really just don't think in this day and age there's very many women out there who have gotten in a relationship with a queer person and not been like, I also think that just doesn't happen anymore because people, first of all, we're as queer people, we are more out and proud than anything, compared to, past years. But I also think that there's more allyship, and especially within women. And so I feel like not every woman, there doesn't always have to be a third wheel, and it doesn't always have to be a woman, but it damn sure doesn't always have to be a third wheel woman, and the woman feels like she needs to seek revenge by outing or doing whatever. Like I just don't I just don't really like that story or whatever. I think it just, and here it does make sense, but it doesn't make sense for it to happen that way. I could see them throwing, like, I could see the priest or whoever seeing that Bareth and Tan are getting too close to comfort for them, and so they throw in a girl to kind of like, distort that a little bit. That's the only way I could see them throwing a girl in, but I cannot see a girl on a whim like going and being like, "Oh yeah, Tan, I like you. Let's go to the winter ball together," and you know what I mean? Like I don't see that happening. I see them throwing in a girl just to separate the two. Um and also the fact that Tan has already come to realize that he does like Bareth. I don't see him doing the Your Name Engraved Heron, where he goes out to seek a girl specifically to get rid of the fact that he knows that he is now attracted to another man. So I don't see that either, but I mean anything can happen, but I'd be sad either way. I would be sad either way because the show is really great. Yeah, I had no notes. This is freaking perfect. I'm absolutely watching the next 2 episodes. Hopefully the power doesn't go out. It's thunderstorming now. I really pray the power doesn't go out because I can't. I can't deal with another power outage. There's already been 2. I really need to watch this stuff. Please, I beg. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this, go ahead and give me a like, comment down below how you're feeling. Make sure if you are watching this on YouTube and you want to see the full thing, you can head over to my Patreon. The first episode is for free and it will always be free, but the rest of the series, once it is complete, will be on sale for $10. Nope. On sale for $5 if you just want to see the one series, but if you want to do a membership for $10, you'll have access to everything, all the catalogs, all the videos, and yeah, that's only for $10, and you can check the whole thing out with no interruptions, no cuts, no ads, okay? Because I'm aiming for that monetization, girl. No ads or anything like that. So yeah, so check that out. And yeah, if you're new, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!